Asase Albertville, welcome back. Now, what now? The election is over, and I don't really want to be out of a job. Thankfully, I am self-employed. So now my channel, instead of just covering the election stuff, now I get to cover the policies, kind of things, the news, little tidbits, stuff going on, and a few ideas that I have. Now, if you allow me, I'd like to share my thoughts and little ideas and such, policies and stuff that, or ideas, or that, hey, may all like to support. Though, I never thought it really much fair for the media to, pick a side or, be used to manipulate y'all. And so I'm not really going to share my personal opinion on policies, candidates, and such, at least not openly, though I will share those policies or the information about them to educate you, to help you all form your own opinions. I'm not going to use my platform to share my opinions, beliefs, and such, because, like my mama, I don't really want to, influence y'all to just be like me. I want y'all to form your own opinions. I prefer if you'd come to the same conclusions that I do, but I don't want to make you do something against your nature. So, I'll share information. I'll share other stuff that led me to a conclusion, but I won't share what I came to. Now, if you guys want to share what you guys think in the comments, I'd much appreciate that, and I'd read every single one y'all post. And, hey, you may agree with me, you may disagree. You may argue with me. That's fine. I don't really want to fight too much with people I care about, being in this town, my family, my friends. Though I also want to make sure this town stays on the right path and we all stay informed. Though one day, I will want to run for office. It's no secret of mine that I've always had aspirations to run for the council or mayor, though right now I am still a little too young, but by next election, yeah, I'm gonna run. But hey, I'll take a piece from McGill's book and run for council, and spend this 4 years, watching the candidates, trying to learn as much from them, both the incumbents and the people who try to run this time, so that when it comes time to run, I'll know both sides. I prefer being nonpartisan. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a capitalist, I'm not a communist. I'm just me. I'm just an Aggie, living here, your neighbor, wanting to make the place good and keep my community safe, happy, free, and together. Now, as I say goodbye, I'd like to, with all respect and love, thank the politicians and candidates. Mr. Ben McGowan, Robin Roden, Bonnie Callahan, Jill Oakley, Nathan Barhurst, Miguel El Corona, Tracy Honey, Justin Ennis, all of you. The Voice of the Ville, all of the news sources, 19, the San Mag Report. I'd like to thank all of y'all. These politicians aren't like the feds and stuff. Nowhere else really do you have politicians they are actually caring for the people that care, about this community, that do their job. They are in touch, that are openly wanting to help people. Some of them are a little more open than others. Some of them have more experience. Some of them are more radical in their beliefs and agenda. Others are not. Some want to be more hands-on. Don't want to, micromanage stuff. They're all different. Every single one of them. There's not sides or parties. They're just people, like me and you. They're our neighbors, and we chose to put them in office. And I like to thank them because here they don't bash each other. They criticize each other on occasions, but they've never bashed each other. Not like the Democrats and Republicans do. They don't dig up personal dirt on them. They only debate policy. Like, in private, the Ennis's, not Chuck himself, criticized some of the Kennemo's business practices of overcharging. Never once did they bring that into their campaign. Many of Ennis's supporters criticized Honey and his developments and stuff for causing, rent to go up in some occasions, the land value increasing and stuff, which benefit, or like specifically hurt them in certain ways, and just the development in general, as removing the old Albertville. And people from Honey's side criticized, an experience of many of the income or of the runner-ups on Ennis's side, stuff like that, but never brought into public debate. These candidates, they behave respectfully. They care for all of us. They, behaved sportsmanly. They behaved like Aggies. Each and every one of them. Now, many of us on the sidelines, even people in Boaz and Gunnersville, bickered and fought on the internet about certain things. Switched sides. Many people were just angry. But they never raised a sword against their neighbor. Never threw around accusations and such, even if they were true. They all behaved respectfully and, congratulated each other when they won. Now, I'd like to thank I'd like to thank my main sources for this, being the candidates themselves, the Voice of the Phil podcast, particularly Jeff Lamore, and then also the San Mountain Reporter, News 19. This one weird cult on the side of the highway, whose YouTube channel, Spiritual Grandpa and that stuff, a little weird, but also, interesting and unique. I'll probably make a video on them eventually, if they allow me to. And all that. Now, congratulations to the victors and the incumbents. Now, thank you all for your service. You all ran a great campaign. Thank you all for speaking with me. I believe I've met just about all of y'all personally. And you all very respectful to me, to every other candidate. And I love y'all. Now on to go with the Albertville. I'll see you in my next video, which won't be an election breakdown. Now, see y'all next time.